Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Grace. If you've been on my channel for a long time, which you definitely haven't, then I did a previous video where I did Netflix recommendations. I think it was 2017, you know? Maybe in January 2018 of my recommendations of 2017. Wow, that's a throwback. But here we are with my Netflix recommendations for recently. 2019, maybe just recently. First one, and I am way behind on this hype, but me and my boyfriend have been loving Peaky Blinders. Thomas Shelby, that is a nice piece of human right there. But if you haven't watched Peaky Blinders, which I'd be very surprised, but I hadn't, Peaky Blinders is a really good one. It's got a really good story of like family, a family story as well as like a love. You know, sometimes stories are all about love and couples and not, but like based on couples, but it's like family love as well as couple loves. I mean, I'll give you a little bit of background if you haven't, but I'm sure you know it. It's set in Birmingham and it's about like a group of, it's like a family that start the Peaky Blinders. Basically a business, but they're a bit naughty. They deal in like stolen alcohol and stuff like that, but it is really good and I really recommend watching that if you're up for a new series. Well, all of these are if you're up for a new series, obviously, but that is a really good one. The Good Place is the next one. Now this one I haven't watched much of. I've only watched a few episodes, maybe 6 episodes. It's got Kristen Bell in it, and it's basically like Where Do You Go When You Die. So this girl, Kristen Bell's character, dies and then she gets sent to the good place, but it turns out, this isn't really a spoiler, that she's not meant to be there. That's obvious like in the first episode, like in the first 5 minutes, you know. So it's basically her story about being in the good place. It's one of those really light-hearted watches. It's not like really it's not like Peaky Blinders where you want to watch like, you have to really watch it and like watch episode. It's one of those you could put on the, not put in the background, well you could, but it's sort of like, in my last video I mentioned Jane the Virgin. It's that sort of style, so quite like jokey, humorous, like it's a comedy. Really light-hearted, easy watch, and there's just quite some funny lines in there. I don't know where it's going to go because I've only watched a few episodes, but it's a funny, light-hearted one if that's what you're up for. Okay, the next one is Atypical. Now, Atypical is about a autistic boy and his like life basically. He's in high school. It focuses on all the characters. Like there's him, his sister and his mum and dad, and it sort of focuses on all 4 of their lives, and it's just really interesting. Number one, to like find out a little bit more about autism. Really, you can just see like day-to-day life, what it's like for the character to be autistic, but also it's not just about him, it's about his family in regards to him and in their own lives. So the mum, dad and sister also have their own lives, which we get to see, which is quite cool. But Atypical is really good, and again a light-hearted one, but not as light-hearted as The Good Place, because it's a little bit more gets you more in the feels than The Good Place. That's just comedy. But yeah, that's really interesting. At first I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, but I do. So yeah, that's another one I recommend. The next thing is a film, moving on from series, if you like. It is Bird Box. Now, I'm sure you've heard of Bird Box. I had heard a lot about it. I hadn't watched it until recently. I only watched it like last week maybe. It's definitely like thrillery. I wouldn't say horror, but it's not horror, but it's edging on that, like thrillery like that. So if you don't like, it's not scary, it's more like heartfelt. Like it's quite sad. It's a little bit scary. It's not too bad, but it's definitely thriller. Like it gets you on the edge of your seat. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat. I cried. Like it was whatever. And there's a lot of hype about it. Some people hating it and loving it, but I rated it. And my boyfriend's more like a horror sort of person, so he liked the darkness to it as well. It wasn't, so it's sort of like light enough to not be too like graphic and scary or whatever, but then it's got that little bit of scariness that he liked, that it wasn't, there was something a little bit deeper to it in that sense, and it is sad. I mean, I cried. because kids are involved. I can't, if kids or old people are involved, I'm a crier. So yeah, that's with Sandra Bullock, and that was really good. One of those films that's stressful, you know, where you're like stressed watching it, but not in a bad way, like in a good way, like you're really engrossed and stuff in it. So yeah, give that a watch. We've also got another series we've been watching is Line of Duty. Now we're waiting for the new one to come out. I don't know if I said this in my last video, but Line of Duty is amazing. Like, it's an English like police program, based in a police, what do you call it? Police office? Police station. Well done, Grace. Based around like a police not a police state, it's not about the physical station, it's about a department, a police department, would you say? I have literally no words. And what's good is that every new season is a different story. So there's a couple of the same characters, but it's from a different story, so they're not, it doesn't get repetitive. Like, you know when you watch a program and the main protagonist or something is in a police department, say, and they killed someone, right? And they just keep getting away with, like Dexter, even though I love Dexter, I can't say anything bad about Dexter. Dexter is amazing. If you haven't watched Dexter, watch Dexter. But you're just like, how's he got away with it all the time? Like, killing all those people, how has he got away with it? But, so with this, it's good because the people change and you can see the outcome after each season. So the cases are different, so it's not always like this one person getting away with it all the time. It mixes it up. So that's why it's really good. So Line of Duty, I don't know, see with these, I don't know if you have them in America, like on your Netflix. I don't know if you have like these English programs like Line of Duty and stuff like that. So let me know if you do, if you're in America, and let me know if you do have any of these that I'm mentioning on Netflix, because this is from an English perspective, so I don't know if you have these channels. I don't know if you have these programs, so it'd be really good to know if you can access these as well. But yeah, Line of Duty is amazing. We're waiting for the next one to come out, because it comes on our TV and then TV channel, and you can like do catch up, and then it goes onto Netflix. So we've watched them, all the ones that are on Netflix, so we're waiting for the next one to come out now. And we've also finished Suits. Obviously, you know about Suits, come on guys. Yeah, we've just finished. We're finally up to date on Suits after watching it for over about 3 years. Suits was one of the first series we started watching together, and when me and Mark first got together about nearly 3 years ago, kids. So it's taken us 3 years to watch it, but we finally caught up. We're waiting for the next season, new season to come out, so let me know if you've watched Suits. And finally, a series that we watched last year, but was still, I don't know what month it came out. I think I was still at uni, so it must have been actually earlier in the year. I thought it was a lot more recent than that, but maybe it was like May time. It's another English one. It's called Safe. It was just a 1 season one. I think it was about, maybe it was about 8 episodes, and that was just a good one. Like, sometimes it's nice to watch a series which is just like 1 season of something that you don't necessarily have to sit there and know that you've got like 7 seasons to get through. It's just quite, you know, you can get through that in a month. You can get through a season in a month if you watch it like every other night or something. I know some people watch like the whole season in 1 night, but a girl's gotta work, you know, so I have to be in bed by 9:30. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. I love early nights. But anyway, okay, so Safe is a good one if you just like a 1 season thing. Yeah, it's like a girl goes missing, but she's like 17, so it's not a missing, she runs away. And it's basically figuring out why she ran away, what she found out, and that sort of stuff. So give that one a watch if you're wanting to watch like a 1 season thing, or something just on the side of another series that you're watching, and it's not too intense. But it is intense, but I'm gonna stop talking now because I don't know what I'm talking about. So let me know in the comments below if you have any recommendations for me. I've heard that You and Sex Education, I know, sounds crazy, Sex Education and You are meant to be really good series to watch, so I might try those next. Give me a comment down below if you've seen those or you have any other recommendations for me, and give us a like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.